Airfield flight crew. I am very pleased today to present you with our Airfield Sweet Riesling. And while I love all the wines we make here at Airfield, nothing probably excites me more than a first release of a new product, something that we've come up with that's new, different, interesting. And while we have made many Rieslings in the past, there is nothing that we've ever made that nearly resembles this wine. First of all, one of the real trademarks of a sweet Riesling of this style, which is actually in Germany would be called a Kabinett style Riesling. The first element is the low alcohol. This alcohol is 7.5%. For a lot of customers, that's a great selling point, that the alcohol is so low that they don't have to worry nearly as much about high alcohol and driving after a glass or two of this. So great selling point is that. But beyond that, there is a lot of lovely characteristics of this wine that people will gravitate to. On the nose, a very complex nose, very typical of Riesling in Washington. Definitely there's that sweetness from that residual sugar on the nose. Again, some characteristics of a pear, kind of a green apple, a little bit of a floral note. Once you taste it and get it on the palate, I get a lot of that Granny Smith apple. You get that acidity coming through, but you also get that lovely texture in the mouth, that nice weight from that sugar, that residual sugar. The sugar in this is 4.8%, so just under 5%, higher than any wine we've ever done in the past. And the reason we've never done a wine of this style is to do this style, you need a lower brix fruit in the vineyard. And typically when we harvest, our brix are 21 to 22%. Now brix means percentage soluble solids, which really means percentage sugar. So 22% of the grape is sugar typically, and in this it was 18%. And just that allowed us to make this style. I think it's delicate, it's got great fruit, it's got that nice texture. I think this is going to be a big hit, especially for any customer, of course, that loves sweet wines. From a winemaking style, it's very similar to other Rieslings. What we're doing when we leave residual sugar in wines across the board is that we are dropping the temperature when we get to that sugar that we want. Typically ferment happens at 60 degrees. When we're wanting to kill off that yeast and really stop the fermentation process, we drop the temperature to 40. And we also add sulfites. I'll add a level of 50 ppm SO2 in addition to the temperature drop, and that will keep the sugar exactly where I want it. So that is really the difference stylistically between a sweet and a dry wine. A dry wine, I'm letting the yeast finish ferment. In a sweet wine, I'm going and telling it when to stop by manipulating the environment in which it's doing its fermenting. So a little bit of technical background for you, but just go out and sell this wine. It really should be a pretty easy one to sell, and look forward to hearing any of your comments on the blog. Thanks.